What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi McGuire.
I'm Stephanie Santiago.
I'm Avian.
Comedian Just Pam.
Hey, Just Pam. Just Pam last time was a guest host that she was on, but today you are the guest.
Yes, I'm in the hot seat.
Yes, you are. Mm-hmm. We loved your honesty last time, too.
Great.
I'm so glad I'm here for this round because I totally missed you last time. But
That's right. She wasn't here.
Yeah, I probably had to work or missed a flight or something. I don't know. But
No, I think you were sick.
Yeah, I think you got sick that week.
Yeah.
I think that was the reason they called me, because you...
Yeah, you were the guest host.
Thank you for being sick. Maybe not. I'm not being sick, but I'm glad you're
We're glad you're okay.
Glad you wasn't better. But I'm happy here now.
And how many people in here had COVID? I just want to know. You had it?
I
Okay.
did.
What was the experience like for you, Avian?
I had fever. Mm-hmm. I was down for like a week, and I definitely lost my taste and smell afterwards.
Okay, how long ago was this?
In July.
how long did you not taste and smell?
For like 4 days. Okay. It was very weird. Mm-hmm. Definitely weird. But I wasn't bad. I felt sicker before, like years ago when I used to get the flu. But yeah, I got all the symptoms. It just wasn't like severe, thankfully.
What about you, Just Pam? How was your stint?
Mine was bad.
Yeah.
I had everything, but of course, I still had my taste buds. I was like, if you don't take these shits, like, I was hoping those would be the first things to go. But I was really sick. I was sick for about a week. I had fever. I had a really bad cough, but I was still eating. I didn't get that, but...
How long ago was that?
That was in August.
Okay, damn. So you got July, August.
That was the Delta?
Oh, you had Delta.
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't.
You haven't tested positive at all.
I haven't.
And
you know when
you was taking 1,000 COVID tests.
when I filmed for Beyond the Pole all of last year, half of last year, I had to test 3 times a week.
And you was in Atlanta where everybody was outside. That's crazy.
I think we got herd immunity in Atlanta.
No, people was getting it.
Outside.
But what about you, Steph?
No, I didn't. I have negative blood type. I don't get sick. I get sick like once every 3 or 4 years.
What, O type?
I have O negative blood type.
Negative. Okay.
Yeah. So, it's the rarest we can give to everybody. No one can give to us. Mm-hmm. But because of that, I think my immune system is good. Like literally when I start feeling sick, I'll drink orange juice for like a day and then I'll feel better the next day.
Now, if you're in love with somebody, if you're in a relationship and they get COVID, are you going to go and take care of them even knowing that you might get it too?
I think I would. I was gonna ask, like, do we live together? Because if you live with someone, then like you kind of
not if you live. No, would you go there?
I will. Yeah, I will be extra cautious, but I will kind of make sure that they're good. Like, do you
wear
need
mask during
anything?
Sex? I make them hit it from the back.
I dated somebody who was exposed to COVID, and he was like, "Well, I was exposed to COVID, so I'm gonna quarantine for a few days," and I quarantined with him, but he didn't end up having it.
But had he ended up having it, you would have probably had it. Well, no, you got the super blood. So
yeah, I got this. I don't know, but I took the chance, right? I did take
so you'd
the
have been
chance.
okay getting sick.
Clearly, she was there.
A friend of mine,
I would have been pissed.
had it. Full blown, like to the max, 105 fever, sweats, chills. And I was there from the call, tested positive, all the way to I tested negative.
Wait, as a friend,
That's a good friend.
Huh?
Just
you
a friend
This
or
is
a
friend of
friend?
mine. This is a friend of mine.
A friend.
Is it a friend you have sex with sometimes?
Come on, Yee.
A friend. A friend. And you were there to the very bitter end.
Because you ain't gonna do that just for a friend. It's gotta be a
very good friend.
But you had it before them, or they?
No. The crazy part was I had just got out of the hospital. So when I got out of the hospital, I went to his house for him to like help me out.
Your friend.
My friend.
Yeah.
And the doctors was like, bitch, you cannot catch COVID. You gonna die. I was like, got you. So I was at his house, and then his family started calling him like, yo, we just tested positive. And I'm like, oh shit, but I've been over here.
You was already in by
We went and took a test. We was perfectly fine. Came back. I was fine. He was fine.
Pregnancy test or COVID test?
COVID test.
Okay.
Both. My test came back negative. His came back positive. So now I'm like,
you had the antibodies.
Oh shit. The next day when we woke up, he woke up in a sweat, 105 fever, couldn't walk from the couch to I couldn't leave him. You know what I'm saying? Like he couldn't even walk from the couch to the bathroom, like without me Like, it was bad. And I couldn't walk away. He was like, ugh, you can go. I was like, bitch, shut
Just
up.
leave me.
You like,
Right.
Save yourself.
But I think that's the hard thing, right? If you see somebody that's really
Right.
sick,
Yeah. I
you
couldn't
obviously
leave 'em.
want to be cautious, but you still feel bad because sometimes they can't even fully take care of themselves.
I'm definitely that girlfriend that if my boyfriend is sick, I'm gonna go be with him, whether I'm scared that
for
I'm
sure.
gonna get it or not.
Definitely.
One time I was with somebody a couple years ago and he had strep throat. He got it from his kids. And we were making out and everything. I didn't even care.
But she said she got negative.
And I didn't get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's funny is that I didn't get that strep throat when he had it, but the next following winter, a year later, I got strep throat. So I feel like that's a virus, and it like stood in the background for
Until
a
it
while,
was ready to come out.
and then it flared up. I got real sick the next year. That's the last time I was really sick.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. What if your friend, say it was somebody you were sleeping with, was sick? Would you have sex with him during that time if he wanted to?
I think she probably did during that time. And
That
she
sip told it all.
When you
What
say
had happened
sex,
was-
do you mean like
Just Pam.
just you? Right. I mean,
You did.
it happened because I thought, nigga, the doctor told me I was gonna die, so I was like,
Well,
might as
Might as well go out with a bang.
Go
But
out with a
I had
bang.
we didn't have masks. We was literally sleeping in the same.
Yeah, I don't think a mask would have mattered
It
at that
was,
point.
yeah. We was like sleeping. I was just so afraid to like leave because he was so bad.
Right. And you love him.
He cool like that.
But
Why can't you say you love him?
Yeah.
yeah.
But his dick did have a fever. I did
it was
notice that the dick was hot. It was hot.
For real?
Wow.
Yeah, like he had.
Your
How
body,
do you know you put it on your
because
forehead to see how hot it was?
You know what? You do this.
Yeah,
You put it here.
You put it in your mouth. It was like
No, I actually felt the warmth.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Did you feel the warmth in your vagina?
I did.
Wow.
It was like Christmas morning.
I was going to say that had to feel
might
good.
be fun. Exactly. That might be
warm
nice.
kitty.
Nice, warm, buttery.
I think it would feel good in the back of your throat, in the tonsils.
It's like what do you call that? Vicks NyQuil rub.
Wow.
A little Vicks rub.
But would you change the positions? Like if you know he has COVID, are you just gonna
listen,
like
if it's going down, it's
have
going
him be
down.
big spoon, little spoon?
I got
or
on top and I smothered him with a pillow.
You know what?
Pull on top. See? I was kind of being safe.
Okay, so you smothered him.
Smothered him
He
with a
could have.
pillow.
I can't breathe.
Wow.
But it's interesting because guys do like to have sex while they're sick. Do you like to have sex while you're sick? Like if you're under the weather? Because I feel like that's not something I'm interested in when I'm sick.
it depends how sick I am. If I'm like sick in bed and I can't get up and I feel weak and fatigued, no. But if like you kind of have like a mild, small cough or something super light, maybe. But if I'm down bad, I just want to be in bed.
One time I caught a stomach virus and I never
You
thought.
can't have sex
Yeah.
with
Listen to what happened. This
Steph.
is crazy. I caught a stomach virus and I was throwing up. I couldn't keep anything down. Everything I would throw up, not even water. Everything was getting thrown up. And I never thought that I would like to have sex when I was sick, but I ended up like my boyfriend at the time came and he started eating my pussy like to make me feel better. And it
words
worked.
like a doctor.
It worked. It was really good. Honestly, after the sex, I felt better.
Did you
for
have
like
diarrhea
20
at
minutes.
that time too? With the
No,
stomach
that
virus?
wasn't.
There's
I wasn't
no
on
way
it. I
you
wasn't.
didn't have diarrhea stuff. It's okay.
I don't shit. Girls don't shit. I don't know what you're
Right.
talking about.
Isn't that part
But
of the
I
stomach
didn't
virus?
have it at that time. But I was throwing up, and I remember we had sex, and I felt better for a little while.
Right.
You know, they say orgasms can be healing.
Yes,
They
yes,
can
yes,
stop headaches and stomach cramps.
Yeah,
They do
it's
say that.
always, I'm sick, not sick. He be like, you can't possibly be horny right now. I be like, yes, I am. He be like,
Wanna
yo, what's
fuck?
wrong with you? I'm like, there's nothing wrong with me. What's wrong with you? Like,
Right.
so sick, not sick. Mondays, Tuesdays, rainy
How often
days.
do you like to have sex? Like,
Every day, if I could.
all right, that's not
Every
bad.
day if I
That's not-
could.
yeah, that's good. Even on your period?
Yes.
Why are you
This
ashamed?
cup.
Has anybody tried the cup thing you put in you for your period?
I did years ago. I didn't like it.
No.
Seems too
I
complicated.
tried it, but not to have sex.
Oh.
Did you have sex with it on your period?
No,
cup?
I was
Because
scared
can you
to.
imagine?
They say that you
but
can,
you
but I was
can't.
Somebody
scared.
told me
No,
it's
you
better to
can't.
have sex with that in because you
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
You
get a
got to
towel.
put it all
I
the
just
way.
would think
like,
that it would
in.
go everywhere.
Yeah.
I know that sounds
It's too
crazy.
messy. I think.
Yeah,
Like,
I was-
don't know.
Yeah,
was
when you pull
too
it
scared
out, the
to play with
blood
it.
is on your hand for
Right.
sure, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I've tried it.
Yeah.
It is. See, I don't
Yeah.
know if I could do it.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
That's
because you
why I
gotta
was
like hook it out. Like you put it in there, like
And
you
then you
pinch
gotta,
it in the
like,
thing.
yeah.
You pinch it in the
And it
middle,
pops
and then you put
open.
it in.
And then when you pull it out, you gotta like
and
hook
it's
it
literally
and pull
a
it.
cup full of your
Yep.
blood.
Okay, that's gross. Yeah.
And what if you have long nails and you have to like put your
fingers
you know what
in
I'm
there,
saying? You
yeah.
can scratch it inside of your vagina. That's actually why my nails are short and not sharp anymore.
So because you don't want to scratch the inside of your vagina.
Sometimes I'll be in the shower like cleaning myself and I would scratch myself.
I noticed
Like,
that
while
with
you-
long nails too.
Yeah.
Same.
That's
Don't
crazy.
laugh, Just Pam. You don't clean in your vagina.
Yes, but it's still funny.
You know when you're in the shower, you got to open your butthole up, everything, and make
You
sure
gotta get up in
everything.
there.
You got to get in there.
In between the folds.
Wrap
Open
that
your
one finger
butthole
around the
up. Wow.
washcloth and
in the washcloth.
yeah.
I don't. Well, never mind. Do you use a different washcloth for your face and for your body? Oh my God, Just Pam, you don't. You use the same washcloth that you use to
Want
finger
me to
your.
lie? You want me to tell the truth?
Tell the truth.
I use one washcloth.
Same.
I do.
I wash my ass with the same washcloth I wash my face
Do you
with.
wash
I
your
don't
face
care.
or your ass first?
First.
No,
Right.
I wash my face first. It's just a natural habit for me to brush my teeth and wash my face at the same time.
Okay. So you guys, Just Pam, let's get back to this. So you put your finger in the washcloth, stick it up your butt, and then you wash your face with that washcloth?
Yes, I do. That is exactly right.
You'd be
There's
surprised
soap
how
on
many
there.
people do
It sounds
that.
crazy when you
Well, you
say
putting
it.
soap on it, right? You cleaning it.
it.
You cleaning it again. So
Yeah.
Right.
No, but I mean, I want my man to be able to put his face in my pussy. Why wouldn't I put my
That's not
pussy
your
rag on
pussy.
my...
I want him to put his face in my ass too.
Right, why
No, nobody
wouldn't I
else?
put it on my face?
Well, like,
I
Just Pam,
actually
we
don't
know you would
wash
give
my
her
face with
interview.
I wash my face with my bare hand.
Me too, though. But when if I use it, if it's one rag, it's one rag.
Well,
I
first
ain't
of all,
gonna
I
flex
use a
that.
loofah on my body.
I
always.
use spa gloves.
Me too.
Okay,
You know,
so
I use, and that's what I'm saying. I use all of that, and I use them on my face.
Sheesh, y'all. We're not very hygienic. Huh?
Whatever.
Okay, so I do use the loofah, right? However, when I wrap the loofah around, it scratches because it's.
You can't put a loofah up your butt.
Now you tell me, okay? I was doing it for a minute. I said, "Yo, this is a little intense," but I felt like it
You
was a
squeaky
great,
clean, right?
Right. So technically, I don't use the same washcloth because I don't use a loofah on my
You
face.
had to think about
Thank
it,
you.
yeah.
I did. When you said loofah, I was like,
You're like,
hold up.
Wait a minute. I do use a loofah.
Now, Just Pam, as a comedian, right? And you always do these posts. Female comedians are funny. How hard is it for you when you're dating a guy? You're around men all the time. You know, Plastic Cup Boys and all of that. Naeem, Lynn, Spank, Kevin Hart, everybody. Is it intimidating to date you knowing that you're always around men?
Yes, it is. Because I travel a lot, and then the people that I'm around sometimes intimidate the person from, I have a partner that I'm always like with, and they be like, what's going on with you and your partner or whatever. I be like, it's my partner or whatever. So it is sometimes. So
How do you handle it?
just fuck everybody. Keep everybody happy.
Fuck everybody.
Oh shit.
Let me not say that,
At
because
least
last
you're
time I
honest.
said some shit, my DM was like ridiculous.
Oh,
In a good
yeah.
way.
No, it was in a bad way.
That happens.
Somebody DM'd me after the last lip service and was like, quote unquote, bitch, stop playing. You know you want this dick. I was like, I don't even know you. I seen you on lip service. I was like, oh my God.
But that comes along with the territory.
I didn't even check it. It was.
Let me see your DMs. No,
Lip service.
I'll show you later.
Listen, lip service be having. I'm sure we all can attest to this. That lip service be having our DMs looking real crazy.
You know what? And I can always tell who has a little dick in the comments. Because they be mad when we talk about that. Like, guys be so mad. When you be like, yeah, I know, a little dick. And then guys be like, see, y'all hoes. That's why. How about your pussy too big?
even when
Exactly, because they be so
Make
mad.
it
And
make
I'm like,
sense.
every time somebody leave a comment like that, I'm like, oh, he got a little dick and he
That head
mad.
dog will holler.
even when you talk about height, like conversations
God.
about height, I've seen comments like
Yeah.
you could tell, like that it
Because you
triggers.
talk, you like, that's right.
Yeah.
If you got a big dick, you like, that's right. Don't fuck with them little dick dudes.
But I'm good on the road. I am. I don't. Naeem and them are like all big brothers. Like, So when I'm on the road, it's literally all business. I'll be like, okay, after the show, I go back to my room. I don't, sometimes we'll do after parties and stuff, but I'll be up under them like, they be like, bitch, move. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know where I want me to go,
Right.
you know? So I just kind of stay close to them. And then
What's the groupie situation like for you?
for me,
Yeah, because males are groupies too.
You
Yes.
know that's right.
Definitely.
I don't have groupies, Yee. Thank you very much.
You
I mean, they
got
be
that
in your
was-
DMs.
Yeah.
He wasn't a groupie. He was a weirdo. That was something different.
Yeah. He sounded like he just came home or something.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
That's what it sounded like.
But no, not really groupies. No.
You never have people like come up to you after a show like so.
Yes. First of all, I did one show one time and I was standing towards the end of the stage and a man ran up to the stage and he put his face right here
Oh.
in my
That's bold.
in my coochie. I was like, oh shit, wait, no, stop, sir, keep going. Wait, I didn't know what to do. I was like,
Do not do this, guys.
Sir,
Right,
not
right.
now,
Do not
but now,
try
go
at
ahead.
home.
But let you know. And then he walked back over to his wife, and his wife was looking at me like, I was
His
like,
wife?
yeah, I was like, that was the weirdest shit that's
You
ever
let
happened.
your
They probably
love
wanted a
off the
threesome
stage.
with
was
you.
wild.
I was
He
stuck.
drunk?
I don't know. I was stuck though.
They was-
What did his wife say?
They was swingers. They was trying
Yeah,
to
they're
that's
trying
what
to
that
initiate
sounded like.
something.
maybe, but
She
I,
sent them.
I just kept.
You thought
I
she was
kept the
ice
show
grilling you,
going,
but she
but
was
I
really
was-
sizing
right.
you up.
She might have been. She might have been. But I
sent
was,
them.
that's probably the weirdest shit that's ever happened on stage. But I
Would
don't
you
know.
try that? Like if it was a couple that wanted you to join?
No. If a couple was like, I want you to join, no.
You hesitated too long.
I would have to be the person like, hey, I want you to join. Maybe that I would
Okay,
do.
you would do that.
But
You would
not
do the
like
picking, but you
they
ain't getting
came up.
picked.
Yeah, I'd be like, no. I was in Mexico one time with a friend of mine.
Same friend?
Come on, you.
Okay.
A friend.
With a friend. And we was just sitting on the beach and this girl walked up and was like, oh, y'all a cute couple. And we looked at each other and she was like, y'all do threesomes?
Oh.
And I was like,
bold.
it was so random. I was like I made a face and she was like, oh, my bad. And she like walked away. And then I turned and looked at him. He was looking like, bitch.
He's like, do we?
Wow.
bitch. Like, it was so weird. Like,
That's random.
I was like, it was just random. I
How did
wasn't
she
even.
look?
She was just.
Was she okay? Like it was she, somebody.
I don't know. It was just so caught off guard that I don't even think
You
I
ain't
was
even
looking.
get a
What if he was like,
chance.
hold up, where you going?
I still would have been stuck. Like, it was like, this bitch, like, she probably been up and down this beach all day
Ooh,
asking
right,
people. So it
right.
was like, we don't even know her.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even know if she put her finger in the washcloth and do this. We about to No, it was weird. It was weird. So, I would not swing with somebody.
All right, well, it's a new year, right? It's 2022. So to start this year off, I want us to each. Why are you looking at me, Amy, like that? I thought it would be a nice time for us to apologize to a guy from the past who we did dirty.
my God.
You don't have to say his name, but talk about something that you did and why you want to apologize for it.
You just gonna throw this on me like this, and
Stephanie, we're going to start with you.
You
don't gotta say his name, but tell us something
we
you
all
did.
sat here like what?
And why you want to apologize to him. This is admitting that we were wrong. Okay, it's hard for us to do.
Accountability in the new year.
Yeah, but we're gonna admit we was wrong and ask for forgiveness.
I don't have to say the name,
No,
right?
don't say the name.
Okay, so I'm sorry for using you for a place to live until my apartment was done and then dumping you right before the holidays.
You didn't deserve that.
You didn't deserve that. You're a good person, and I still got mad love for you. God bless you. I hope everything is okay, and I hope you found a nice girlfriend.
Oh, that's sweet. Was he cute at least? No.
He was good looking and very good in bed.
So why didn't you like him?
I can't talk about it too much because they already know who they are. I think you know who I'm talking about, Gigi. Mm-hmm. You know who I'm talking about. And it's somebody who I got mad love for. I know for a very long time. He and I have just had our ups and downs. We just don't match for a long-term thing. We have good sexual chemistry and that's about it. Yes.
I know exactly.
Yes.
Okay, so he gets it.
Right? But that was nice of me,
Yeah, it
right,
was.
G?
Okay, Gigi, who you want to apologize to?
I want to apologize. This is a recent apology. This is
Okay.
a fresh apology. I want to apologize to you, sir, for telling you that I no longer want to be friends with benefits because I am in love and committed to my new relationship. I'm sorry that hurt your feelings, but I hope you understand.
Aw. And that was honest of you.
So
Yeah,
nice.
because he's like, "What's up? You been fronting on me?" And I'm like, "Listen here, bro.
Here's the real
Yeah,
situation.
like I ain't even gonna play with you. Like I ain't gonna string you along. I don't even want to give you the wrong impression. We might have had this back then, but my life has changed, and this is the direction that I'm going in. And I hope you understand, and I wish you well.
I'm proud of you, though, G.
Mhm.
That was sweet.
You know what? This topic is, I'm just feeling such good energy.
right?
Yeah, the burden was
Such great
lifted.
vibes.
Such a release.
Yes.
That was
Such a
some grown-up
release.
shit right
Wow, such a release.
Okay, Avian, who do you want to apologize to?
Ooh,
So nice of us.
I guess I'll apologize to my ex, my last relationship. We had a lot of good times, but we also had a lot of difficult times. And I think it's because we were both growing and our relationship definitely showed us things that we needed to work on individually in order to be a better team. And, I just apologize if I ever hurt you in any way and made you feel bad. I definitely experienced a lot of personal growth, and that's helped me become a better friend, a better daughter, a better, just everything, a better me. So, just starting the year off apologizing and being accountable
Yes,
and,
accountability for
just
22.
wishing everybody love and happiness.
Just
Oh my God, I love
Shed a thug tear, girl.
All right, well, what's your apology?
you.
I want to apologize for dropping the air conditioner on the hood of your brand new Chevy
Sheesh.
Tahoe
Oh.
out of the second floor window.
You could have killed someone.
Sincerely,
Did it break the moonroof?
no, it crushed the hood of that bitch though.
Oh, the hood. Okay.
Ooh,
I'm saying sorry.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
it.
it's honesty.
She knew what she was going to apologize for.
You know
that's her. You know,
latches on the window.
if that's her apology, she got 100 other things she did that was terrible.
Oh, you did it on purpose.
Yeah, she said.
I saw him apologize.
She dropped it on there.
From a
dropped
second
it.
story window
It
that
was
was
on the second floor.
That was a hard fall.
I was like, "You don't want to help me?" He was like, "Nah." I was like, "Say less." He was like, "Beep." Boom! Crashed right on the hood of his car. He ran over to the window like and looked down,
did it.
looked up, looked at me, and I was like, "Oops."
Oh my
Damn.
God.
I'm saying sorry.
Growth,
I apologize.
Did you pay for it? I'm just kidding. Why she looked at me crazy?
She said, what? Painful.
You better call Jake from State Farm.
Okay, my apology is there was a guy that I went out with a couple of times and I just ghosted him and didn't even give an explanation. And I think that was whack. Like, I should have and this was a while ago, and he sent me a long email. Actually, when I worked at Sirius, he worked right across the street from me. And so I would see him sometimes when I left the building. And I would always have to go outside and look around and make sure.
not sure he not outside.
Look both ways
But
when you cross the
I
street.
could have just been like, you cool and everything, but I just completely ignored. I'm an avoider, so I just ignored
Just ghosted.
his emails and text messages. He even sent me a message like, "What happened? I don't know what I did wrong." And he didn't really do anything wrong. I just didn't feel that
wasn't feeling
connection.
him.
You said what? You do it all
I
the
do that
time?
all the time.
Well, that's
I'm
nice of you for
notorious for that.
apologizing.
Yeah, and it was so long ago. I have no idea where he is or what he's doing, but I do feel like now that I look back at it, I could have he was like, at least let me know. Like,
Right.
you think that's fair to let somebody know what they did wrong?
Did you have did you have a thing with him?
No, we went out twice. That was
Yeah,
it.
see, I feel like
It just
unless
didn't
we
work
are
out.
actually a thing, I don't owe you an explanation unless we really our thing. I just be like, I don't want to talk to you no more.
Listen, and sometimes whatever it was that made you feel like it wasn't going to work out might have hurt his feelings. So you probably spared him.
So,
Yeah, I tried
By
to
now.
apologize, and you guys just took
Tried
away
to
all
take
my
it back.
accountability.
I try to make it good. I was on your side, Ange. I was on your side.
Yeah, but that is a good question because I feel like that happens often. Like both men and women will get ghosted, right? So is that the appropriate thing to do to just say, "Hey, I'm cool off this,"
Yeah, because I actually feel bad because I made him take me to this super expensive restaurant. Because this is when I was at Sirius, I was broke as fuck. But I was like, he was like, where do you want to go eat? And I was like, shit, it's a place that, you only go when someone takes you there. So I made him take me to this super expensive steakhouse. It's not even there anymore. And then he made us go do karaoke. And I think this is what bothered me. And y'all might think this is weird. You know how sometimes something weird and small can bother you? So I was ready to go home. He wanted to go do karaoke and extend the night. And I was like, all right. I was being a trooper. So I went, and he worked in finance, but he never told me that he used to be in a band or something. And I hate when people who can sing want to do karaoke.
Right. This isn't fair.
Right. Yeah, I think that's really
would've
rude.
been annoyed
And plus, I didn't even know you. It was only 2 dates ever. So we didn't even know each other well enough for me to look stupid in front of you like that. And I would have did it, except he got up there and he let me pick his song. So I picked Thong Song because I thought it'd be funny for him to
And he was like, baby,
let me tell you something.
He was over there
we were in Koreatown.
he was like, baby.
And he was singing his little heart out. He had
I was like,
exactly. Cisco hits those background.
Dun-dun.
And other people that were there doing karaoke were like, oh wow. And I was
you
like,
were
oh, I'm not getting up there now.
was
You know
like,
what I'm
They
saying?
was impressed.
And this is why you don't owe him an apology.
I would have thought that I was going to
That's
go
why.
and have fun and kill some Beyonce
Right.
and then this
I wanted to go up there and
professional
sing
singer
as
comes up.
bad as I sing.
Right.
right.
he
It
was
wouldn't
up
have been
there
as fun.
She got I was like, oh my God.
Harmonizing and shit. He was probably trying to impress you.
Right.
He was probably trying to impress you to let you know that he can sing,
And he had a
and
suit.
it backfired.
And he had on a...
That's crazy.
I would have been so annoyed.
He sung the thong song.
I'd have been like, I'm tired. I got to work in the morning.
And they were tourists coming over oh my God. I was like, okay now.
taking a picture of this guy. They thought they were taking a picture with Cisco.
See, that's tough though, because he probably, like Gigi said, intentionally tried
Let
to
me impress her. I'm not just a finance nerd. I'm also a singer.
and that's probably what was tripping him out more after you ghosted him. And he's like, wait, I thought I put my best suit on.
Right.
I showed her my skills.
I told her I could sing.
He was swiveling and everything. I was like,
Angela was like,
He was doing a lot.
No.
but anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
It
she's
sound
not.
like it.
No, she's not.
so are we
back
ghosting
to
in 2022?
No, we're not. We're not ghosting in 2022,
Yeah,
right?
we are. Yeah.
I just am.
Oh, no.
You're so ride or die. That's why I'm surprised.
I'm ride or die for who. If I can't ghost a ride or die, but randoms.
Right. Okay.
Ghosting
Randoms.
randoms.
I'll be
Ghosting
like-
randoms all.
Because I
me
feel
too.
like unless we actually have some sort of a thing.
Right.
Oh, you.
Yeah,
that's
we
like
don't
me
know each other
breaking
that well.
up
You
with
don't know where I
right?
live. You
Why
don't
am I
know
breaking up with you?
my
when we not
family
together?
members. You don't know anything.
Right. So I don't feel like I owe you an explanation. Just after 3 texts, I don't respond. Just stop calling and we call it. Don't hit me like, so what's going on? Good morning, princess, and all
Grand
that shit.
Rising
And
Queen.
Grand Rising Queen.
Grand
Because I'm going to be like, oh my God. Yep, right in the crotch.
Okay.
But anyway.
Cool
I
it down.
can't. Yes. yes.
Cool down the cooch.
So I don't, no. Mm-mm. I can't.
What about?
Ghosting.
All right. So, is there ever a time that it is? So, you're saying it is appropriate to ghost at certain times.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys agree with that? Even you look like you don't believe that.
I feel like I've definitely ghosted, so I can't be hypocritical.
But in 2022,
But growth, yeah. I don't know. I think it depends on how often we've spoken. Like you said, if it was just like 1 text or whatever, or 2 or 3 texts, you don't really know me that well. But I think for me, I'm trying to move more intentionally, especially with dating. I'm single right now, 100% single.
You are?
Yeah. I've been for a while. And I think just focusing on myself and then intentionally trying to find somebody that I can really connect and build something with. So I just want to be accountable, and I also want to just kind of just be responsible.
you don't want
right?
anybody to do that to you.
Yeah.
Pam.
I mean, it's happened to me, and it's definitely not a good feeling, because sometimes you're like, what the fuck did I do? What really did happen?
Yeah,
And
I would
then-
like an explanation.
Yeah, then your mind is like, could have been this, that, but
Do we really want an explanation?
No.
no, but
Like,
I'm gonna
if
say
you
case
like,
by case scenario.
yeah, case by case. If you like somebody and you're really curious as to what happened, because I was really fucking with you, and then
Right.
maybe they could just be like, "Look, this is not working for me," or "I have a situation." I respect that, but it depends on the situation.
I feel like there's levels to ghosting, like what Angela did, going out and having dates and then not hearing from someone. That's a real
that could
ghost.
be tricky. Yeah,
But if you meet somebody and you give them your number and then you don't
Right.
really respond to them,
Yeah.
is that
No.
does
You know
that
what?
count?
What's an
That doesn't
immediate
matter.
turn off? If you just go on a first date with somebody, what are some things that would turn you off immediately?
I don't know about first date, but before we get to the date, and this has actually happened to me, I was immediately turned off because now, like in this new era of social media, guys will ask for your Instagram instead of your phone number. So this guy asked for my Instagram and he followed me and I clicked on his page and it was like a meme page. There was like not one picture of him. It was like all straight memes. And I'm like, are you a catfish? Like, what? Are you like, what?
But
What's
who's
going on
me? He
here?
was just posting other people's
Just
memes?
random,
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
Just like
like
random
quotes
memes
and
and quotes.
quotes.
Like
Justin LeBoy.
Yeah, and like,
you
I
know,
know
and
Justin
like,
LeBoy.
yeah, and like just like random pictures of like celebrities and stuff.
Yeah,
And
no.
I'm
Oh,
just
wow.
like,
Yeah, that's a little
this
weird.
tells me nothing about you. Like social media is supposed to be a representation of who you are, what you're into.
I mean,
Did he have a lot
for
of
little
followers?
fucking, yeah.
Probably like 2,000 or 3,000. But he was
a lot.
following like more people than
yeah,
Oh,
that's
so
always like-
18,000.
he was probably following like 7,000 to 8,000.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
And I just glanced at his page and I blocked him immediately.
like, bro, are you a fake page?
Right, literally.
Right.
Are you a
Did I just
blog?
meet
Are you
a
an aspiring
catfish in
blog or
person- in
something?
person?
Yeah.
And like, what if you see him leaving comments on celebrities' pages that don't know him? Like,
Oh God.
Or someone that takes pics, someone that takes pics with everybody they meet but doesn't know them. Like you take a picture with every celebrity,
We
but
working.
you don't know
Hashtag
them.
we working. Big bro.
Big bro.
We locked
Like,
in.
book signing.
God.
We locked in. For me, it's bragging. I
Okay.
don't like men that brag.
And name drop.
And
Yeah,
name
if you
drop,
name drop
yes.
and
Oh my
bragging,
God.
that's to me is like I hear you, but
I don't hear you.
I don't like that. That's a turn off for me.
Oh, and before we continue, I do want to congratulate you, Avian. I know you moved to
Thank you.
LA.
Yes.
You know, she's from the Bronx, so the little
Yes.
Bronx girl
Yeah,
moved to
definitely.
LA, and you've been making some big moves. So I
Yes.
just want to shout you out.
Congratulations.
Avian
Thank you.
actually was working here at Engine Room, and then she started producing.
Yeah.
And then you ended up, talk about what you started doing.
So I was
so
assistant
people
studio
know.
manager here for like 5 years, and I was, producing for a long time. Even before that, I even knew Angela before
When she
I
worked in
started
fashion.
working here when I was managing a boutique. But then I got a placement with Vori on his last album. The song's called York Way, and then I was doing sound design for DJ Khaled's podcast on Amazon Radio, Amazon Music. I did a campaign with Timbaland, like the producer, and
Not the boot.
yeah, for Native Instruments and Beat Club. And then I recently did a campaign with Bacardi and Boy Wonder highlighting female producers. So
Nice.
I released a single as an NFT featuring Nika Moore, and then we put it on DSPs. So it's been a journey.
That's what I'm
Big
saying. We
things
gotta
happening.
shout her out because she's
Big
only in
things
New York
Thank
for
you.
a
Yeah.
little while, and I just want to make sure that we acknowledge
Thank
all
you.
the
Yeah.
amazing things that you've done.
It's been a journey, and I'm grateful, even just being in this space, learning from you guys. You guys have always embraced me, just even helping you
Oh,
guys
you know
behind
we
the
love you,
scenes
girl.
and, co-hosting. Like I've just learned a lot and really just took a lot of gaming, and, I just want to work. I just want to do
Not to
great
mention you
music.
turned your creativity, your other creative side of the sewing hustle
Yeah.
into hobby, into a hustle.
Right, yeah, just designing my own clothes too. I
Mm-hmm.
made these pants, just really trying to be creative and just doing what I love and
It feels
taking it to
good,
the
right?
next level. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that I can create whenever I want, and as much as I want. And I'm just
and also
blessed.
create a living by
Right,
creating.
exactly. Because it's not easy to do that,
No, it's
but
not.
I've definitely, been blessed and grateful to have good people around
Do
me
any
and
of your
have
exes
opportunities.
try to come back around now?
Hey, big head.
Hey, big head.
I've had guys that I used to talk to try to like, hey, big head, but I'm off that.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't go backwards, and like once I'm like turned off or not interested, I'm turned off and not interested. I have a different mindset. I have a different hustle now. I have a different vision. So I'm looking for somebody that can match that.
Yes,
And I'm not in a rush either because I'm still focused on myself. But I don't. It's 2022. Like everything before that, it didn't
And
happen.
Avian's a youngin' too, so
Yeah.
it's good to see you making all those moves. I can't wait to see where you are 10 years from
Yeah,
now.
I know. I'm excited. Thank you.
And Just PM, let's talk about you. Congrats, because I've been watching your come up too.
Thank you.
The Jersey girl.
Yes.
So let's talk about what you have going on now too, because we want to make sure we give you your props as well.
I have been touring with the Plastic Cup Boys for about 5 years now.
Who do you think is the most irritable one on there? Like that's who? If you had to say which one of the Plastic Cup Boys is always irritated?
Always irritated?
Yeah.
Naeem.
I know. I said we love you, Naeem, but I just had to put that out there.
Yes.
Naeem Lynn actually did our live show in LA. If you guys remember, he was talking about his bad acne from when he was younger.
So if I had to pick, she said pick. I gotta go.
Sorry,
with
Naeem.
Yes.
And he was really going hard for you to be on lip service too. Damn, you sure you don't want to change your answer?
I love you, Naeem.
It's all
You know
love.
that.
He's gonna hear this.
He knows. He
Right.
knows. So he
know.
already knows the answer. So
All right, which one has the biggest ego? They're gonna love this. Trust me, they're comedians.
biggest ego? I'm gonna say both.
Who is the most sensitive?
Sensitive? Damn.
Just say Donnell, even though he's not a plastic cup.
Donnell took my money. I want my money back.
Wait, what happened?
money?
We was playing cards. And
He won.
He won. I want my
Well,
money
he didn't
back.
take your money, then he won your
He
money.
took my money.
You think he shouldn't have taken it?
I feel like he shouldn't have taken that.
That is kind of fucked up. If you
Like, damn.
Donnell just got millions.
He took
okay?
it with aggression too.
He had to be a gentleman
needed
and
to
let
find
you keep
some
your
lotion.
money.
And Donnell be spending money like it ain't nothing. I don't know if you ever been out with Donnell.
Yes, we
Listen,
have.
he spends money like it ain't shit.
Took my couple of dollars. I was trying to play for $1 a hand.
Listen,
he
he's
told me
still
something.
spending that Ashley Berry money.
$5 a hand. I was like, shit.
And he got mad.
No,
And
I'm
you know
still
what's
on the
so
come
funny?
up.
He had a little Christmas dinner. He was like, oh, we all go out to dinner, right? We went to Brooklyn Chop House. You know, I love Brooklyn Chop
Love
House.
that
Shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
And he paid for everything for everybody. I was ordering mad drinks because I knew he was paying. I was going crazy. We was doing shots like another round in 1942. You know how you do that when someone else is paying?
Yeah.
Doubles.
With all my stage money.
That bill
Damn.
came and, you know, whatever. So Donnell, he act like it's nothing. And then I was like, you know, showing all the food on the table, the drinks. And then I put it on. I said, look at Donnell. I said, he done spent all the millions he just got already. And he was like, I had to put music over the post.
Yeah.
But no, I love Donnell. We're going to get him to come up here again, too.
Yeah,
Yes.
we love
Because he's got
Donnell.
his Netflix special coming out.
We should have the last time we had him, we were remote, right?
Oh, yeah, he did do a remote when I had to leave y'all because, you know, he don't stop.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
Exactly. You did have to leave
Yeah.
us.
Y'all stayed on for like 2 more
We
hours.
did. We did.
The
Stayed
longest
on.
episode
Yeah.
of lip service ever.
on the Zoom ones for sure.
Yeah.
Now, Just Pam, you like I was saying, you always do the female comedians are funny. So, talk to me about what's different. Like, what are some of the biggest obstacles you have as a female comedian?
A lot of the shows that outside of, you know, Plastic Cup Boys, because I'm only with them when they're, you know, when they're on tour. There's sometimes I can't make certain tour dates, and you know, because I work a regular job too.
What's your regular job?
I'm an operations manager at a flooring company.
Okay, I need
Imagine
floors.
that. I'm about to quit you.
Oh shit! You know how somebody about to quit, and you like, wait, before you quit, let me see if I can. Can I use your discount?
So I'm about to
kind of
quit because
floorings?
it don't allow me the time that I need
Right.
to,
You need
to
the
do
flexibility.
shows and stuff like that. So it's just like when I do local shows, you know, it's like 10 men, 1 female. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's like so many guys, and then they might throw a female on just to be like, yo, we got to put a female on the flyer. We got to put a female on the lineup or whatever. And it's been shows where they put me on a lineup with all men. And when I went up, after me, the men was like, bitch, like, we can't follow that. You know what I'm saying? Because now I feel like I got to go 10 times harder.
Yeah.
Right.
I get off stage, I'm like dripping sweat. And they looking like, damn, why you had to go so hard? I'm like, because I have to.
Yeah, because
You know, like I just
gotta
have to
stand
because
up
it's
next to y'all.
always, you know, it's gonna always be that 10 men, 1 female, 10 men, 1 female. So I just feel like as a female comedian, there's not a big enough platform for funny females, funny black females. You know?
You're right. Because I go to comedy shows all the time, and a lot of times there's no women on there, or if you see a woman, is not normally a black woman either.
Right. So, and then sometimes when I do see black females, you know, sometimes it's like the stereotypical content. You be like, damn, like, you know, use your platform, show them something different. And that's what I try to do in my comedy and my sets. I try to show them something different that they not gonna expect. Like, I'm actually a certified Zumba instructor.
Oh,
That's
shit.
dope.
See,
That's
like,
dope.
that's
Zumba's
Can we do some
hard.
Zumba?
That's hard.
so right, but when I say that on stage, they be like, "Bitch, where?" Like, I be like, "No, for real, I really do." You know, so it's things that I talk about in my life that they would never expect, especially like as a plus size woman. So I give them something that's not the normal. I walked up the steps and I can't breathe. No, you're not gonna.
Do
get
you
that
talk
from
about
me.
eating ass and how you eat ass?
Oh,
You talk about how.
that just came out of
that
nowhere.
was last
That
episode.
came from last episode.
That was last episode.
Have you ever discussed that?
I probably haven't.
That could
talked
be
about
funny.
that on stage, but I'm
Ain't
I'm
nobody
probably
having a
have
drink
to.
after you or sharing a blunt.
That's all right.
How is it like having sex conversations around a lot of men? Like in the male dominated space?
It's not weird because I think sometimes I have the mindset of a male. Like, I don't think I think like a typical female. So when they be having conversations about like other chicks and stuff
Ghosting.
like that, I be
You
with
could
them like,
understand it, yeah.
You damn right. They be looking like, damn, like Pam is with us, you know? So if they right, they right. If they wrong, they wrong. But some situations from a female perspective, I'd be like, this bitch is tripping, you know? And I tell them that. So I don't ever feel weird because, you know, I'm just...
Can you keep it real? Like, let's say you're friends with a guy and he's cheating on his girl and you know her. Would you be like, you gotta chill? Or would you mind
he's
your
my
business?
friend?
Yeah.
Am I trying to fuck him too? No, I'm just asking. You,
But you're friends with his girlfriend
You're
too.
friends with his girlfriend and you know that he's doing a lot of cheating. So are you going to tell him?
She
like,
said, but
you
am I
should
still
chill?
trying to fuck him too?
who am I more friends with? The
That's
girl.
what matters.
You know her
right?
through him, but she cool.
Oh, okay.
But me and him gang.
Yeah.
Nah,
No,
me and
no.
him
You wouldn't
gang
say
gang.
nothing to him?
Me and him, I'm loyal before anything.
Not that you're not loyal, but as part of loyalty, you wouldn't tell him like, look, you got a good woman. You know,
Relax, calm it down a
If
little.
if she's doing everything she's supposed to do as a female,
What's
and
that?
I feel like, you know, like if they fucking sucking, licking, tricking, whatever it is they want to do, and I feel like it's a great fit, and I'm like, yo, you bugging. Like that, she a good one. But if I feel like she's not, then I'm gonna be like, she not the one for you.
right.
You know, so I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm into somebody and I'm like committed to somebody, I'm like all in. You know what I'm saying? I try not to leave room for other females to get in. You know what I'm saying? So I don't just try to hit them sexually or mentally. I'm like sexually, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. Like I try to hit them
Do
from
it
all
all.
angles.
Shit.
Because if I leave
That leaves
one
room.
You
thing
think,
on
but
the
you
table,
think that's the truth? You don't think men sometimes just cheat, like even
Because
if they're
they can?
getting everything?
they're going to cheat regardless.
Right.
Because I have come to that
so
conclusion
sad.
that they are going to cheat regardless. And I hate that I've come to that conclusion. But if you can mentally understand the mindset of a man and how he thinks, and you be like, damn, like it doesn't matter what I do, you know, it's always gonna be something prettier, something ass that's fatter, or this, and this, like they're visual. You know what I'm saying? So they're always gonna find some shit attractive. But I'm a firm believer in I just fuck this bitch. That's it. I believe that that's a thing. That you could really fuck this bitch, walk away, and be like, I don't even remember her name. You know what I'm saying? So it's a loyalty thing before anything. Now, if you wifing this bitch, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
So
If
you'd be okay with a guy being with you and just fucking somebody?
I'm not saying I'll be okay with it, but I have
It's
one
more
choice.
understandable.
Lean with it or rock with it. So if I lean with it, I got more leeway. Because now I could be like, instead of you lying and manipulating to try to sneak out with this bitch, what if I want to go out to dinner on Tuesday? But you had set this whole little lie up for you and Susie to go out on Tuesday, right? But now I'm like, but damn, babe, I wanted to go out to dinner with you tonight. He could be like, all right, I'm going to tell this bitch tomorrow. Because now I know and I kind of have an understanding versus if he lying about it, He don't give a fuck. He's leaving to go see Susie because he had to lie, cheat, and steal just to get a date with her. So I feel like it puts you at an advantage a little bit because you have more say-so in what he does. But I feel like they're going to do it anyway.
If that's your man, though, like your boyfriend,
These niggas is the worst. Huh?
it's like how
honey.
often would you tolerate that, right? Because I feel like if you give a man a pass, you're gonna always have to give him a pass.
I don't give a pass.
I ain't
I'm not
giving
gonna lie.
nobody
You know
no
what I mean?
pass.
Because then he's gonna be telling you, he's gonna tell you
Even
every
if we're
other
not
week
together,
that he's with
don't let
Susie.
me find out about you
Right.
messing with another girl because it's over for
Because
you.
it's gonna get old to you after a while.
He
Like
could
At this
do
time
it
in my
where
life.
I don't find
At
out.
this point in my life.
Yeah, and then it never happened.
And then it never happened. So like I said, you lean with it or rock with it. I could be like, yo, out of sight, out of mind. I don't ever want to see it. Or I could tell him like, you know,
I don't even want to
you
feel
ever-
like you
Right,
cheating on
right.
me. 'Cause
Literally.
If you sloppy and I feel like you cheating on
that,
me.
but that was my
And that's
thing.
when it's
I don't
really
wanna
bad
feel
when
it.
they're sloppy.
I think that
Yeah.
sometimes guys have to be like, first of all, they have to
They
have
get
gone through what they went through. But I think
Yeah.
sometimes fear will make a guy not cheat. Like if he fears that like you'll leave him if you find out, or
Yeah, it
Exactly.
depends on the guy. I feel
Yeah,
like there
it does.
definitely are men out there who don't cheat. But there are definitely men out there who haven't experienced that growth and get tempted too much and just always need to be out there.
I feel like this: if you catch your man with a girl and you let him slide, he's gonna keep
Always
sliding.
doing
That shit
it,
gonna be
right?
electric.
Yeah.
Right, 'cause
Exactly. He's
it's
gonna
like-
eventually slide
it's
on
like
you.
you okay with
Exactly.
it. It's
Yeah.
cha-cha slide.
Yeah.
And maybe,
Exactly.
maybe because I think
Right.
every relationship, no bullshit, that I think I've been in, every single person has done some bullshit. I can't think of one relationship where the person did not cheat. I got cheated on so bad that I thought I was about to get married. Literally, I done sized my finger and all this shit. He was with the church. I was about to be the mother. I was out here like, I'm about to do gospel
Supposed to be
comedy.
the pastor's wife.
Right?
Gospel comedy,
Right?
Yes,
And
Lord.
then like he ghosted me. This is why
was triggering.
everybody's fucking getting ghosted because of this.
Anybody can get it.
It all makes
Anybody.
sense now.
Right? So now
Anybody
we
can get it.
literally
Now
had
we
a
talking
thing.
Now we talking.
So I mean, I was involved with his kids. I was like taking his kids to school. Like we was a thing, right? And then we were supposed to
I
like
hate
go on a
him.
trip. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna call you when I get to work to find out which train you want to catch. He was like, okay. Called him, no answer.
What?
Text him, no answer. Called him the next day, no answer. And I'm like, did this nigga die? What the fuck?
I know, because first
That's
you're
what I
worried. You
was
don't want to be
worried,
mad.
yeah.
You don't want to send those messages like, yo, fuck you, da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
You're like,
so
what if something
I'm
happens?
so confused. So I ended up like calling him from my job and he picked up. So he picked up and I never
He's
forget.
so lame.
He picked
So
up like,
lame.
hello? So of course I'm like, hello? And he was like, what's up? I was like, you belligerent.
Wow.
So now I'm on the other phone, the end of the phone, like, and I was like, you tell me what's
What
up.
you mean? What's up?
This nigga said, yo, I decided to be with Kashana, and that's just where I'm at with it. I said,
Oh, my
Kashana was sitting right
God.
She was definitely there.
Kashana.
She was
For
sitting
sure.
right next to his ass.
you was talking
sure.
about stuck. I was
Listen.
clutching pearls. I didn't even have pearls. I
Kashana
was
had
like,
him by the balls
Did
at
you
that
know
very
who
moment.
Kashana was?
At that very
No.
moment.
That's
no,
whack.
Is he still with Kashana?
I have no idea.
You
That's
never,
whack.
you never looked at his...
That's whack.
I
Let me
went
see
to
how you
church.
spell Kashana.
That probably was like on a Thursday. I went back to church on Sunday. Here he was
With
sitting
Kashana?
next to fucking Kashana in the front row.
Did he see you?
He saw me. Now I gotta be in church with the church finger trying to play it off like,
Wow.
pardon me, excuse me. I
Because
wanted
you can't fight in church.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You need some
But
more
it's him.
commitment
It's
to get
him.
that cut.
Did Kashana know who you were?
But it's him going to church and having you and
He was,
Kashana.
he was like the whole son of the pastor and did the bullshit. I was like, yes.
This story gets worse and worse
Doesn't it?
and better and juicier.
Doesn't it?
It's like a
I have
Lifetime
the
movie.
words.
Yes, it is a Lifetime movie.
Then like my kid's father, you son of a bitch. But my kid's father, I remember him telling me I'm going to Atlanta for the weekend. I was like, okay. I'm cleaning up the table like a week after. I see his birth certificate on the table.
What?
And that shit had a stamp on it that said Dominican Republic import, Dominican Republic export.
What?
What
I
is
was
that?
like,
Oh, wait, on his birth certificate?
because remember back in the day, you
Oh, you
could
could use your
fly
birth
with your birth
certificate.
certificate.
Yeah.
So I went up to him like,
You was in
yo,
DR?
you went to DR? He said, hey, yo, the airport made a mistake. I said, nigga, going and coming?
Come
Yeah.
on.
Going
Going and
Going and
Two
coming.
ways.
He
Both
tried
round
it.
trip mistake.
That's, you know, when somebody really don't give a fuck, they'll
He
say anything.
tried it.
That's crazy.
This is why I will be Casper out this motherfucker.
He said,
Everybody
he
can
said,
go
you never heard of the
goes.
city in DR called Atlantica?
I was like, yo, I don't understand.
I told y'all
Damn,
going
that's
to
Atlantica,
Not Atlanta.
This is why I am the way I am. I feel how I feel.
Yeah, that's whack.
So it's like
Atlantica, Domingo.
everybody has cheated.
Have you cheated?
No, I'm not a cheater.
So you've never cheated.
I only cheated when I knew. The
Okay, so
relationship was
yes, you
over.
have though.
Not really.
But Angie, you know, because you say this all the time, that you know when it's over, you already make
Yeah,
it up in
yeah,
your mind
it
months
was
ahead
like
of
I
time.
knew it was over.
So in her
Right.
mind, the relationship was
Right.
already over, so she was just like, fuck it, let me do me.
Yeah.
I'm like either all the way in or all the way out. I don't have a middle,
Yeah.
right? So
Right.
it's like I'm patient. I'm in. I'm trying because I know when I let go, I'm all the way letting go.
Are you vindictive? Like, if you move on, do you want him to see the shit?
I don't block them on social media though.
Right. You want to see this good shit.
Catch these
I'm
angles.
gonna block you, and then you're gonna have to look for me somewhere else.
Right,
and they
you gonna have to go the
will.
extra mile.
yeah.
to
He
try to
actually
find
came
me.
to a show. He came to a show at Stress Factor in New Brunswick. And all of a sudden, this nigga super supportive.
Oh,
After
wow.
the show, he trying to hold my pocketbook and shit. I was like,
Okay, now, did you know he was there before you went on stage?
no.
Wow.
Because you think that would have thrown you off a little?
I saw him
You randomly
when I
saw
got
him in
on
the audience?
stage.
He was at the front.
Oh,
He
did
was
that
like
throw
towards
you
the
off?
back, and I saw him. And I made a joke, about him.
Yeah.
Being
Yeah,
there.
that's
But
what
that's
you-
cool.
that's
That's
what you
what
gotta do,
I-
yeah.
That's
That was
exactly what you
cool.
were supposed
And he
to
probably
do.
loved it.
Yeah, and I was like,
He was
But
like,
why
no,
did he
it's
tell
not.
you why he went to the show?
no, he didn't.
Did he hold your purse?
You know why he went to the
held
show.
my
Hey,
purse,
big
and it was
head.
like
Right.
a bunch of men
Oh, it's lit
trying
now.
to take pictures with me, and they was, oh girl, you know you was so beautiful, and I was like, gracias, like
Right. DR, baby. I've been
sucking
to
it
DR
all
too.
up, right?
Atlantica Domingo.
I did, but I just didn't give him the time of day, and it's a lot of people like you were asking
good
her
for you.
from my past that all of a sudden are now, oh, you super supportive, or now you're so interested in me and what I'm doing, and I'm like, you really not. You know,
Right.
you just interested now because you
can
see
see
what
things
I'm
are
doing
moving.
and you see, you know, my growth and you see how I'm moving, but you're not really. You know, that's why the biggest turn off for me is when I meet a guy and all of a sudden he be like, yeah, you know, girl, I always wanted to be a comedian. I'd be like,
Oh,
Right.
here we go every
Right.
time. Like, so now it's like they trying to out funny me, but I don't really be trying to be funny. I just be
It's
having
just
regular
natural.
Do you
conversation.
ever have like joke ideas during sex where something's
I
happening
do.
and it be funny
Oh,
and you
yeah.
gotta try?
I've had to go to the bathroom like just so I won't spit in his face because something happened and it was so funny.
Like what?
oh my God. E. Let me try to think. Oh, no.
Because that's the worst time to laugh if you have a funny thought when you're having sex and some shit funny happens and you want to laugh.
It's always
When a funny thought comes to me during sex, I'm like,
we really me and him like
I'll
Who's
laugh.
one of my friends.
One of my
Me
friends.
and him are like the same level of goofy.
Right.
So if like something can happen like right at the end
Uh-huh.
and we just sitting there dying laughing, and it happens all the time. So it's like I can't even pinpoint one thing. It could be the stupidest thing, but we both find it hilarious. And I don't
That's good
know.
though when you can laugh together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we be
Yes,
in there
yes.
rolling. Like it's been times I don't went in there after sex. Like, come here, high five, bring it in. Ah, that was a good round.
You
Like,
did that.
That was a good go.
Right.
So,
Have you guys ever been like in a situation where you having sex and something happens and you're like, "Ooh, this is gonna be a good lip service topic"?
Oh, yes.
oh,
for sure.
please.
It means I could.
What things will happen that me and G should be in the car like, oh, we gotta talk about this on lip service. Oh my God. Yes.
That's good. And that's what it is. I think you got to be able to laugh at yourself,
yes.
you know, and laugh at situations and think how you could use that for something
Right.
in life.
Yeah.
Use your own experiences. Because it is like therapy.
A lot of experiences. I was in therapy, matter of fact. I got so much shit, girl. Goodbye.
Did it help?
My therapist was like, I canceled my benefits. My therapist gave me her personal number. Like, if you ever in the area, I'm gonna come.
She loved you.
She was like, I'm gonna come to a show. Like, I'm about to come see you. Cause she was like, bitch, I can't believe all this shit could happen to one person. I'd be like, that's why I need to be on stage, and that's why I'm on stage as much as I can. Like, I literally was on stage. I was on a Zoom call. Remember, like when COVID like had just hit last year, and I'm on a Zoom call with the hospital with my mom, right? And I'm literally Zooming with my mother, who is like, they like, yo, this might be the last call or whatever. I'm on my way to a show. Matter of fact, I was with Naeem and them. We were somewhere. And literally it was like I hung up with my mother. As soon as I hung up, they was like, coming to the stage, just Pam. And I had to be out there like, hey, you know, like just mad energy and shit like that. But inside, I was up here like, yo,
Stressed.
my mom is about to die. Like,
Right.
but
honey.
I couldn't let anybody on stage know that. So when they found out, they was like, Pam, yo, we had no idea what you were going through, what you were dealing with. And I'm like, because my job is for you not to know. You know what I'm saying? Like if you came to see comedy and you came to laugh, my job is to make you laugh, you know, not to be caught up in my personal shit. Because if that's the case, I'll be here right now. Like,
I feel like in some ways comedy has evolved beyond just being funny, though, because it is a lot of commentary, like a lot of social commentary, a lot of personal stories, and everything doesn't have to always be only funny. What do you
Right.
think about that?
it's true. You know, they say some of the best comedians are the best storytellers. Because, you know, anybody can write a joke, but it could be a universal joke. Like if we all talked about niggas with small dicks, the
They're
joke
gonna be-
could be the same
Right.
for all of us.
And for some people, that's not funny, and I
Right.
can tell you who those people are. But go ahead.
People and mad in the comments.
'Cause
No,
you got
it's not.
everybody. If you see somebody leaving a comment on Lip Services page that's mad about the small dick stuff,
It's
put a
triggering.
shrimp under their
It's triggering.
Thank you.
Reply
Yeah.
with a shrimp.
A bunch of shrimps.
So
That's up here on this thing.
it's just
Respond
like,
with a shrimp.
I don't know. It's just like, I don't even remember the question. Y'all got
I was
me.
saying how sometimes you saying it's storytellers.
Right. So, like I said, anybody can write a joke, you know, but like I said, if me and you as female comedians both went up there and we both started talking about sex, or like I said, dudes with small dicks, like I said, we fall into the stereotype and they're like, oh, we heard this. Every time a female up here, she's talking about the same stuff.
Right.
But if I tell a story that's specific to me, can't nobody repeat that church story. If I were to put that
Right.
Kashana shit into a joke,
Kashana.
can't nobody else put that same thing into a joke. So that
And that
makes
Kashana
me...
is such a specific name. She
Isn't
knows who
it?
she is.
Isn't
And y'all
it?
all know who Kashana
Isn't
is.
it?
Kashana watching.
Isn't
Hey,
it?
girl.
Right. Kashana's probably at a show too.
That she might have been. Yeah. So it's just like, I think by doing that, it makes you unique as a comedian. It makes you stand out. You know, it makes your content not the same. You know, and it makes people want to see, like, I want to see her show. Like, I want to come out to, you know, Kansas City this weekend and watch the Plastic Cup Boys at the Kansas City Improv because I want to see her jokes. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It makes them want to see it. So
I feel like I'm working in entertainment. A lot of people with our emotional things and our personal problems, we always have to put it in the background. And a lot of people don't realize that. And there's been so many times that I've been through nasty breakups and I had to come and record the show and talk about relationships. How many times, G?
Wow, you
I'll be
going
in the
through
back stressed out and come on like, I'm Stephanie Santiago. You know what I'm saying? It's like, kudos to you for doing that in such a hard
sure.
situation.
And Jess Pam, you know, I always say this, and I tell you this, I think you're amazing, and we are going to have you on as a, you know, fill-in host as regularly as we possibly can, so we appreciate you for that. And I do want to make a resolution for Lip Service moving forward in 2022. We are not going to talk about guys with small dicks anymore. They get so mad, and we have to stop doing that. We want to be more inclusive.
Well, I think New
But
Year's
if you-
resolutions are made to be broken anyway.
But if you want to be inclusive, you got to talk about the little dicks.
That's what I'm
though.
saying.
No, we don't joke about big dicks.
Because there's nothing to joke about. That's
That's
serious
serious.
business.
That's serious.
Sometimes you can joke about big dick
Big
because
dicks
they
are
can be
serious
big
business.
Too much.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
you don't know what
true.
they're
And
doing.
you don't know what to do with it.
Exactly.
And think
that
just
happens
because
a
it's
lot.
big, that's all it has to be is big. And
Definitely.
that's
Yeah.
like,
Like,
you
you
don't get your
can't
big
sit on that
doofy
thing
dick
like a
ass out of
dildo.
here.
Right.
All right. Well, maybe forget that resolution. No, I'm kidding.
you gotta forget it. It's too many of them out there. Yee. It's like,
Maybe,
gonna
maybe
try.
show them a little more love.
Yeah, show
not
some
not
love.
criticism.
Little dicks matter.
Yeah, they do.
Little
and,
dicks matter.
And they're good for certain things.
Look, I have
Ain't
some,
no-
I have
Yeah.
some friends who've definitely had sex with men with little
Anything else?
dicks,
I don't
and
know.
they said that they were pleased.
Yeah, and
but
they're
it's-
easier to suck. It's no effort.
No, some
Yeah.
women prefer smaller penises. We
you
had
are
that one
really being an
girl on.
advocate.
We had Don't Call Me White Girl on. And she said that
She said she like little
Yeah,
dicks.
she said she likes
Yeah,
little
she
dicks.
loves it.
Yeah.
She don't like big dicks at
She
all.
like when the balls is bigger than the dick.
Look, there's
That was
always
her
gonna
exact
be
words.
there's
I
always
like
gonna
that.
be somebody for somebody.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be
Right.
a person for everybody. So if you got a little dick, there's somebody out there for you. It's,
Right.
Like, you ever seen the little
sound like
mini
you
corn
gonna
on the
Save
cob?
the Children commercial. Like, there'll still be a lot of people out there.
For 39 cents a day. You too.
Hey, you can support this little
No,
dick.
because-
It's a nigga.
because I've
And with
definitely
a small penis with flies on
I've
it.
definitely seen the lip service comments and they be bothered. So,
They be-
you know,
you could
it's-
tell they be so.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, anyway, that's lip service before we get in trouble.
Yeah,
Dan's having a heart attack.
Lip service.
All right, Just Cam. Again, thank you so much. Kansas City.
Yes, Kansas City this weekend. At the Kansas City Improv with the Plastic Cup Boys. Come check us out if you're in the area.
All right. Shout out to our guy Naeem. Then.
Yes,
CMO.
Naeem Spank. I love y'all.
All right. Lip service.
Donnell, I want my money back.